welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kennesaw State Owls. Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So New Mexico State's offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Complete to the left. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He has the first and still on his feet.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Barry Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive.
Continues to fight for yards. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get into a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kennesaw State 7, New Mexico State 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Pocket breaking down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Clay. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown!
offense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
New Mexico State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Bowling. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Morton. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Unloads quickly. Brings into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away to buy time.
The ball carried by the quarterback. They go backwards on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going over the top. Picked off to stop the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled, then run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT, it's kind of like a punt.
Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Complete over the middle.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Off play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get it through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Dropping back, it's Boley. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Finds a man on the left. It's a running room. Touchdown, New Mexico State. What? Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of...
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they go...
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pulls it in. It's Barry Johnson. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught close to the marker. It's Barry Johnson. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's got him, and the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barry Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
That's caught. It's Clay. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Got it, looking for a first. And he motors into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to throw, it's Boley. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. New Mexico State has it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback.
Touchdown, New Mexico State! And here they come. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Barry Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. The short hands. It's Barry Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Barry Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Find space on the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially when you...
Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Boley. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Morton. He was able to get it out to the 17-yard line, but a 4th down is coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and look for room. There he goes. Open it up.
And this just proves that this team is so well coached on special teams. Everybody, all blockers up front, getting in position, no penalties, and how about the individual effort by the return man?
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect, and that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 6 over Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
New Mexico State lines up quickly. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. The pitch. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Here's the handoff. And he's wrestled to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Bowling. Makes the grab.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Going right to work up top. Here's the pressure. Working that left side now. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. He rifles one deep to the left. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.